In this guide, we will show how to trigger a WhatsApp chatbot from the Zoho CRM Leads module when the user selects the lead stage as attempting to contact. Additionally, we will demonstrate how to automatically create a follow-up task for the respective lead in Zoho CRM when the customer replies on WhatsApp. Prerequisites. Before starting the configuration, ensure that the WhatsApp channel has been successfully connected in Picky Assist and is active. Also confirm that the Zoho CRM integration is properly configured inside Picky Assist so that both platforms can exchange data. Make sure that at least one WhatsApp template is approved and available, as WhatsApp does not allow free-form business-initiated messages. Also ensure that your Picky Assist wallet has sufficient balance to send messages. Inside Zoho CRM, the Leads module should contain standard fields such as full name, phone number, lead status, and lead owner. These fields are important because they will be used while sending data to Picky Assist. Chatbot configuration in Picky Assist. In this scenario, the chatbot is used to send the WhatsApp message to the customer and capture their response through a button click. Based on that interaction, the chatbot directly creates a follow-up task in Zoho CRM, eliminating the need for a separate workflow for task creation. Log into Picky Assist and open the chatbot under Flow Builder. A new page will appear. On the top left side, click on Create New Flow. A pop-up titled Create Flow will appear. Enter the flow name and description in the respective fields. Below that, 3 options will be displayed: Chatbots, Workflow, and Funnel. Select Chatbots. Then click on Create Flow. Once the flow is created, navigate to the Settings panel on the left side and open the External Attributes section. External attributes are variables created inside the chatbot to store dynamic values that will come later from Zoho CRM. Since the chatbot does not yet have access to CRM data at this stage, these attributes are defined in advance as placeholders. Once the connector sends data, these attributes will hold actual values. Create external attributes named customer_name, agent_name, record_ID, and customer_number. Each of these represents a specific piece of data. The customer_name stores name of the customer. Agent_name stores the assigned sales representative. Record_ID stores the unique identifier of the lead in Zoho CRM. And customer_number stores the phone number. Next, add a block to send a WhatsApp template message and select the approved template from the drop-down. The template itself should already include a quick reply button such as Request a Callback. You can refer to the template creation video available in Picky Assist to understand how buttons are configured at the template level. Once the template is selected, map the variables by linking the customer_name attribute to the name field and the agent_name attribute to the agent field. Mapping means connecting the variable inside the template to the attribute so that when data arrives, it is automatically inserted into the message. After this, configure the next step in the chatbot flow based on the quick reply selection. When the user clicks on the Request a Callback button, the chatbot should proceed to the next action. In the next step, add a Zoho CRM block and select the option to add a record. Then choose the Task module. This block is used to perform actions inside Zoho CRM directly from the chatbot. Now configure the task fields such as subject as call follow-up, status as not started, and priority as high. In the description field, mention that the customer requested a callback through WhatsApp. The most important configuration here is the record_ID mapping in the related record field. The record_ID represents the unique ID of the lead in Zoho CRM. By mapping this attribute, the system understands which specific lead the task should be linked to. Even though the value is not yet available, this setup ensures that once data is received, the task will be correctly associated. After completing all configurations, save and publish the chatbot so that it is ready to be triggered. Connector creation in Picky Assist. In this setup, The connector acts as a bridge between Zoho CRM and the chatbot. Zoho CRM cannot directly trigger the chatbot, so the connector is used to receive data from Zoho CRM and pass it into the chatbot. Go to Automation and open the Connector section. Create a new connector by providing a name such as Callback Automation and select Webhook as the event source. A webhook is essentially a URL endpoint that allows external systems like Zoho CRM to send data. Once the connector is created, a webhook URL will be generated. Copy this URL as it will be used in Zoho CRM. At this stage, do not configure mapping or steps because the connector has not yet received any sample data. The next step is to configure Zoho CRM so that data can be sent to this connector. Workflow configuration in Zoho CRM. Now move to Zoho CRM and configure the workflow that will send data to the connector. This workflow is responsible for automatically triggering the process based on a condition. Go to Setup, then Automation, and open Workflow Rules. Create a new workflow for the Leads module and configure it to execute when a record is edited. Set the condition according to your requirement. Add an instant action and select Webhook. Paste the connector URL copied earlier. Set the request method to POST, which means data will be sent to the connector. Choose General Authorization and select Form Data as the body type. Now define the parameters. Parameters are key value pairs used to send data. Map record underscore ID to lead ID, customer underscore name to full name, customer underscore number to phone, and agent underscore name to lead owner. The record underscore ID is the most important parameter because it is used later to identify the correct lead and link the task created by the chatbot. Save and activate the workflow. To test, update a lead by changing the status to attempted to call so that the workflow is triggered. Testing and mapping the connector. After triggering the workflow, go back to Picky Assist and open the connector. Navigate to the Logs section where incoming requests are stored. Open the latest log entry to view the data received from Zoho CRM. You will see all the parameters that were sent. Scroll down and click on the Map option. Mapping here means assigning each incoming field so that it can be used properly inside the connector and passed to the chatbot. Adding steps in connector. Once mapping is completed, go to the Steps section and add a new step. You will see multiple action options. If you want to send a direct message, you can use the Send Message option. However, in this setup, select Add Contact to Chatbot because we want to trigger the chatbot flow. After selecting this option, select the WhatsApp channel connected to your account. Choose the chatbot that was created earlier. Once selected, the external attributes defined in the chatbot will now be visible for mapping. Then map the mobile number by selecting the customer underscore number field from the incoming data. Next, map the external attributes. In the mapping pop-up, you will see incoming fields from Zoho CRM on one side and chatbot attributes on the other. Link each field correctly by mapping customer underscore name to customer underscore name, agent underscore name to agent underscore name, record underscore ID to record underscore ID, and customer underscore number to customer underscore number. This mapping ensures that all incoming data is passed into the chatbot and used correctly for message personalization and CRM actions. Once completed, enable the action and save the connector. Final testing. Trigger the workflow again from Zoho CRM by updating a lead. Verify that the connector receives the data and that the chatbot is triggered. Confirm that the WhatsApp message is sent with the callback button. Click the button and check Zoho CRM to ensure that a task has been created and linked to the correct lead. Final outcome. This setup ensures that customer communication, response handling, and follow-up task creation are fully automated. Every interaction is captured, and every required action is performed instantly, improving efficiency and eliminating manual work.